Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I want to show you how to make macaroni and cheese, but not old-fashioned way. We're gonna make it a very gourmet way. We're gonna use 4 different types of cheeses and of course black truffles. Cheese selection is very important. I'm gonna use Sharp Cheddar, Gouda, Fontina, and Smoked Gruere. It is very important that you buy your cheeses in blocks and then just take your time grating them. And let's talk about Smoked Gruere. The reason I chose it because I think it's gonna work so perfectly with black truffles. Here I have about 4 cups of mixed cheese, and we're gonna reserve 1 cup for later so we can sprinkle it over the top. Okay guys, let's talk pasta, and of course you could choose your plain old elbow macaronis for this dish, but I'm using these guys, which are called orecchiettis. They look like little buttons. To make our roux, we're gonna need 4 cups of milk, 1/4 cup of flour, 1/2 cup of butter. We're gonna need some panko breadcrumbs for topping. And as far as our spices, we're gonna need white pepper, cayenne pepper, 1 tablespoon of salt, and a teaspoon of Dijon mustard. And this is what's gonna make our dish unforgettable. It's black truffles. Yes, these little mushrooms look like piles of dirt, but they are the most expensive edible mushrooms in the world, and you only need a little bit. First, we need to make our roux. We're gonna put a stick of butter on the bottom of the pot, and when our butter starts to sizzle, we're gonna put our flour, and we're gonna start cooking the flour in the butter until it's nice and very pale yellow. Cook your butter and flour for about 2 minutes, and after that we're gonna add our cayenne pepper. Some people add nutmeg, but because we're using black truffles, I don't want anything to compete with it. So just add all your milk, and guys, cold milk, no lumps. That's the simple rule. So add 1 tablespoon of salt. You can easily add 1 tablespoon or maybe a tablespoon and a half. In the meantime, I have another pot going with boiling water. I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of salt, and I'm gonna start cooking our pasta because it's gonna take about 9 minutes to cook my pasta. In the meantime, I'm gonna finish my sauce. So we're gonna add white pepper and then mix it, and as you can see, our mixture is getting thicker. And at this point, we're gonna add all our cheese, and it looks like it's very thick, but don't worry, we can thin it out by using just maybe 1/2 cup of warm milk this time. And we just mix it together, and when you're happy with the consistency, we can move on to our truffles. And look at these guys. We only need maybe a tablespoonful of these guys. I'm just gonna cut them finely, and we're gonna take our sauce off the heat, and we're gonna put the black truffles in and then mix it all together. And for some reason, black truffles go well with mustard, so I've decided I want to add 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard to the sauce. And our sauce is practically ready. Look at these guys. It's beautiful, it's cheesy, it's creamy, it's glossy. So let's make our macaroni and cheese. Yes, you got it. It's not color enhancement. I have a red bacon dish. So we're gonna put our drained macaronis in the bacon dish, and we're gonna pour our cheesy sauce on top of it. So we're gonna lightly mix it, and of course guys, if you want this dish to be a little bit more creamier, then you can use less pasta than I've used in this recipe. I've used about 1 pound of this pasta, but you can use like 1/2 box if you want. And we're gonna level it all together so it looks nice and smooth, and we're gonna put that reserved cheese on top of our macaroni pasta, and of course sprinkle it with panko, Japanese panko breadcrumbs. And our dish is ready to go in the oven. And we're gonna bake it at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 minutes. We don't need to cook anything. We pretty much just need to brown the top. And look how beautiful it looks. The top is nice and brown and crusty. And the smell, I wish you guys were here, because that truffle smell is something unforgettable. It's just amazing. And so of course we're gonna let it cool a little bit so we can make a really clean cut, and we're gonna cut a little piece and put it on the plate. You can use this dish as a side dish for your steaks, or you can just enjoy it as a main dish. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye.